Second Cup, brought to you by the Nickel Plate. Sit, sip, savor, and shop.
Are you this useful fixing things at home?
If you hit it hard enough, it will go back into its spot. Like, this thing, like, it doesn't even open. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I sit here, once a week if Ed's not here.
We're so thankful you're here today.
I was getting the mugs out. I got this, thing in the middle that holds stuff, but
my
the
goodness
doors are all
gracious.
sticky.
Really slamming things.
Just trying to close the door.
You must be quite the handyman.
Well, that's why you call people. Good morning,
Keeping
everyone.
business going. That's what my dad always says.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody. Glad to have you with us as I get to tease Aaron this morning.
Yeah, it's all good.
Ed's off. He's continuing to recover from his hernia surgery.
Ouch, poor guy. Looks like he's going to take a couple extra days, huh?
Talked to him this weekend. I'm going to tell you, he's in good spirits, but he's not feeling the best.
Yeah, we exchanged some texts. How's it going?
Yeah. He gave me, as you can imagine, on the phone, a nice graphic description of how he's feeling and the discussion of his incisions and, X, Y, and Z. And I said, you hang in there and you feel better, buddy.
I said, I don't want to know details. Hope you're doing
I bet you can. Too squeamish. But no, I got all the details. Yeah, he's doing well. He just needs to recover. He needs some rest,
Need some time,
Yeah. Happy Victory Monday, guys. What a game, huh?
What a game.
Yeah.
Oh.
What were your thoughts? What a high scorer.
It was awesome. I thought they just played exceptionally well. They're playing probably, what a lot of people thought was the best team in the league in Detroit, one of the biggest games in Detroit in years, and they won. And it was really never in doubt. They did really well. I mean,
90 combined points.
Yeah.
You don't see that often.
Well, you got the first and the second highest scoring team in the league together. Yeah. And with all those defensive injuries on both sides, it played out like we thought, that it would be a high scoring affair. There he is. Hi, Josh. With another touchdown. Oh, did you see when James Cook had his hair pulled out?
Yeah, that had to have hurt so bad.
Ouch.
Did it actually get pulled out?
I don't know. His head went back.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know if the guy had a handful of hair or not. But...
at one point he definitely did. Yeah, I don't know if it stayed with him or not, but oh my gosh, I was like, oh, that has to hurt.
Yeah.
Then he broke away. These guys are so tough.
Oh, he's so. And then his jersey got pulled apart with the play before, a couple of plays prior.
I immediately stopped him, but you pulled my hair. That hurt. I see these guys do it. I mean, they are there's athletes and then there's these guys. They're next level.
Yeah. And then imagine being Josh, you're the best one amongst them.
I mean, next level. When I always say this, and I probably said it on Second Cup before, but when I see them, when they celebrate by flipping into the end zone,
I
would 100% throw my back out trying to celebrate. And they'd be like, she'll never recover. It was a celebration.
She tried to celebrate.
Again.
Yeah.
Playing there. And this is what these guys, they can literally do that. And they're boop, up the next second.
They're so big and so strong and so athletic. It's amazing to see what they can do.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun yesterday. Yeah, Melly. Victory Monday always feels so good.
Good Buffalo win morning from Brant.
All right.
Good morning, Katie and Aaron. Happy Bills Monday.
Hi, Lori. Yeah.
Bonnie says, what a game. Go Bills. What was your favorite part, everybody? Let us know.
Okay. I thought that onside kick, the first one they tried, where Matt Collins kind of knocked it to himself and he almost scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
That was really exciting. Lori says, leave our guys alone. No hair pulling.
Yeah. Apparently it's legal. That's part of the jersey.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So continue to let us know what you think. I mean, Josh Allen just is, like you said.
Oh, man. He deserves a Super Bowl.
Should I take back what I just said where I say there's athletes, then there's these guys, and then should I say, and then there's Josh Allen?
So many of the players are Josh just on another planet, He's so good. He's literally the best player in the NFL. You're the best NFL player on the planet.
Do you think he'll be the MVP?
Oh, how could he not be?
Right.
Unless something freaky happens over the next 3 weeks, or you still have writers and draft experts who are still sometimes don't give Josh the credit he's due.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they have a grudge, but who cares? Just win that game in mid-February.
I've never seen him in person. I mean, aside from going to a game or whatever, I've never seen him close up in person. I would love to someday because he just looks like such a massive dude.
6'5", 240, 250.
Big guy.
That is
my
big.
friend's husband is 6'4", and he's a big guy. You know what I mean? And Josh is taller than that.
Yeah, I'm 6'3", and Josh would be 2 inches and 50 pounds heavier than me. You know what I mean? I'm like,
He'd
oh.
be like, come here, Aaron.
Yes, yeah. I didn't like that forecast. Yeah. Let me throw you into the lake. Yeah, it's amazing. And you know what? When I did the 11-day power play, he came one day, so 3 years ago, to like kind of cheer us on. Like a lot of local
That's
like athletes came, and I missed it. I was sleeping. Everyone's like, "Oh, Josh Allen was here." I'm
if
like,
you were sleeping and they sent Josh Allen in. If I was there, I would have been like, Josh, can you do me a huge favor? Go wake up our meteorologist. I'm going to film it. It is going to be the world's funniest thing. Imagine waking up from a nap and Josh Allen is the one who's like, hello, wake up. You would be like, am I dreaming?
Yeah, that would have been weird.
Is this Josh Allen? Oh, God, I wish I could have got that on camera.
Yeah, but unfortunately it didn't happen, so I didn't get to see him. Like most of the guys did, and
That would have been a fantastic prank, though. I would have loved to have seen your reaction.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, that would have been fun. Next time. Next time. Let's see here. Marguerite says he is the best player. He's very humble.
He seems very humble.
Yeah, that's so important too.
And it can't be easy. Like every time you turn on the radio, oh, I love Josh. Oh, turn on the TV. Oh, Josh Allen's the best player on the planet. Oh, look, here's my superstar movie model girlfriend, wife to be.
They're so adorable. And you know what? I think a lot of it probably is just like how he was raised.
Oh yeah.
Like his parents are cool. They're down to earth. His family's cool. They're down to earth. Like,
and there's something to be said too.
Yeah, Midwest. You know.
Yeah, on the farm, right?
Yeah, and like a nice, normal dude.
No D1 offers to schools. I think that's so important for a lot of kids who believe in themselves.
Yep.
He went to a community college, finally ended up at Wyoming.
Yeah.
And then even when we drafted him,
yeah,
a lot of people were like, no.
I was telling my mom the other day, she hadn't heard the story about how he wrote the letters to all those colleges.
Yeah.
And sent him to like 1,000 colleges or something like that.
It's pretty cool. Like one of those commercials, was it Gatorade or Nike?
Yeah. And it's like somebody who just like, they knew what they wanted to do. And you know what? They didn't like let no be the answer. They were like, I'm going to send 1,000 letters, or how many sent. That's
what he said. Like how many kids do like, fall through the cracks like that sometimes. You just, hey, you're really good. You're out kind of somewhere else, or they're going to look at a different player, and then they end up, stumbling across you, or all you need is that one chance, and he took it.
Erin says she met Josh when he first started Batavia Downs, and he was so sweet. And then she said, I even shook his hand.
Nice.
Tracy says 17 is the MVP of the world. Just kidding. Honestly, but true.
You could hear the Lions fans cheering MVP for Jared Goff, but Bills fans, we know who the real MVP is. Interestingly, that was like one of the first away games where Bills Mafia couldn't take over.
Yeah.
Because the Detroit fans were there with their tickets. It was,
Okay. I watched the game yesterday. We had people kind of in and out, though. We had a lot going on yesterday. Weekend. So I watched as closely as I could. My question was about the threes that Detroit holds up. Is it for third down? Like, for the third down.
Yeah, they'd hold up the
threes. Is it just like they're that good on a third down?
They are the number one third down defense.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, at least maybe
I was like,
they were.
You know how you've got a lot going on, and I was trying to and I'm like trying to listen and trying to everything, and I'm just not that in tune with like what other teams.
It'd be great. They would show like the crowd, and they'd all be holding up like their three, and then you see like a Bills fan like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were a lot of Bills fans. Obviously, we do travel well and get into the games, but it was definitely Bills had to use their hand signals.
Anita says Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah.
Super popular.
Josh Elfin.
People have an elf at their house.
That's awesome.
Josh Elfin.
We never did that, so I never got wrapped into that.
Well, because when your kids were younger, the elves didn't come into the house, and now they do. Things have changed. When I was little, the elves didn't come into the house either. I was talking to our director's daughter the other day, Mila.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably about 7.
Okay.
6 or 7. And she was telling me about how the elf comes into her house. And I told her when I was little, the elves, my parents we would say, do you see outside the window?
Staying outside.
There would be tiny little footprints. And the elves were outside looking in. But now they come in, but you can't touch them. Mila was telling me all about only parents can touch the elf.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, those elves are very clever. She was telling me all the things that the elf did. The cutest one was the elf wrote a note and it said, "We whisk you a Merry Christmas." And she goes, "Guess where I found it?" I said, "Did you find it in the kitchen?" She goes, "With the whisk."
Ooh, these elves are getting tricky.
Very clever.
She's a smarty one too, so you're going to have to be quick with her.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so continue to tell us what you thought about the Buffalo Bills game. Linda says she really loves that the guys aren't full of themselves here and they do so much for the community. Absolutely.
Then we had a lot of fans showing up at the airport last night too.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. They showed up overnight.
Yeah.
Because Deion Dawkins put out a tweet. to say.
That's right.
I was looking at it.
What do you say? Airport party?
He said something. He said, huge win. We coming home with the W. Will the Mafia be at the airport party? Hashtag Bills Mafia. All pro Schno. And so then I actually just put up our story about it because I said, it turns out when Dan Dawkins asked the Bills Mafia answers. And John, if you click on the link, whenever you're off the Dan Dawkins tweet, it could go to the to our Channel 7 tweet. And you can see the pictures of Bills Mafia. They were at the airport last night.
Yeah, they were.
In the rain.
Rain coming down. Pretty chilly out there. And there they were. Just showing their pride. It's just, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Okay, so if we click on that link, it's going to take us to the picture of all the Bills Mafia out there that we have on our Facebook page. Or not just our Facebook page, but on our, hopefully it will.
Well, like homepage thing.
Homepage, yeah. Anyways, just suffice.
A lot of people there. So.
Suffice it to say, there were plenty of
So
people
just tired coworkers who are like, I went to the airport last night. They're not lying. You know?
I know. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Peter, a quick question for you. Since this is a trend the last few weeks, any winter weather warnings, watches, advisories for this week?
No, not yet. Nothing that's going to be, major on the horizon. The end of the week and the weekend will be very cold. Highs in the teens for Saturday and Sunday, lows in the single digits. So get ready for some very cold air, maybe some scattered snow showers, but does not look like a major lake effect event, even though it will be cold. Still, the lakes are wide open. Lake Erie at 39 degrees, which is totally normal for this date. It's exactly where it should be.
Am I allowed to ask if we'll have a white Christmas yet?
Sure. I would think areas south of Buffalo, like the South Towns, even though you're going to get rain today and it will melt some snow, a lot of that snow will be around. And then I looked at the 10-day forecast, all the way looked toward Christmas, kind of a rain snow day, for the 25th, but a lot can change.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, and you know what? Like, it's not the worst when, I know we all like a white Christmas. I get it. But it's not the worst when it's not, because like everybody can drive. Where they have to be, you don't have to worry about.
No, you don't. The big weather story, I think, on that is kind of the weather roller coaster, where we start near 50 today and end in the teens this weekend.
Oof, that's going to feel.
That is going to be harsh.
Yeah.
It's we haven't felt that in quite some time with highs in the teens. So if you're going to the game on Sunday, those little hand warmer things, you want to purchase some of those. Yeah. So like partly sunny, a few flurries, temperatures in the teens.
Kristen says, please tell me that Christmas will be good because she needs to come here. She says, how about a green Christmas, please?
Yeah, probably the North Towns will be green, Kristen. Okay. And then areas south that picked up feet of snow will most likely still have it.
Yeah, yeah.
Depends on where you're going.
Most of it is gone where we are. I mean, there's still like slush and stuff, but after the rain yesterday, I kind of.
Yeah, most of it's gone where I am too. And then you get through tonight with the rain and the wind and high, temperatures tonight near 50. Mm-hmm. Early in the evening. So any of that snow in the North Towns will be gone.
Very good. All right, everybody. Got another topic for you. I thought we liked this
what is
one.
it?
PTO. Use it, lose it, bank it, and get a little cash. Does your company let you do that? But it turns out a lot of workers are leaving vacation days and PTO days unused every year, even though they say they could really use a break.
Yeah. I don't have enough days. I mean, I work like all the holidays and like when the weather's bad, did that stretch work the weekend. Yep. So I got like all these days that I'm like, okay. And then, now it's mid-December and everyone else is off.
I know.
So I'm like working all extra, like Wednesday, Thursday, and then, I'll have the Christmas week off.
Right.
But
are you off this week, Wednesday, Thursday?
No, I'm here.
You're saying you're here.
I'm at noon.
Yeah.
So you'll see a lot of me.
Yeah. So people were saying like, listen, even though they could use a break, they don't use all these days. We talked about this a little bit earlier. We do a little live at 5:15 every morning. And somebody did bring up a good point because they were like, sometimes I like to hold on to those days because their company paid them out for the PTO. And the cash, listen, it's not usually full pay.
No.
A lot of times like 50%, something like that.
Yeah.
But to this
person,
it's something.
Yeah.
Right. To this person, it was worth it.
Yeah. Like maybe you have like 6 days, so it ends up being 3 and, with 50%. And that covers a lot of your Christmas bills.
Right.
Maybe that's what you want to count on.
So have you ever done that before? I know when I was younger, I feel like I did that before. Like, I'm like, I'm not going to fit all these days in. I'll use the days that don't get paid out and then hold on to the days that get paid out and, take a little bit extra cash at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Let's see. Marguerite says, don't leave any days. Kelly says, use it. They can't bank. Plus she lost 5 days when their company merged. So every day is accounted for.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, Bill says he loves all the Channel 7 reporters in the news, that our personalities are charming. Sorry, I just sneezed. Okay. I think I got it. That our personalities are charming, and we work very hard to report unbiased views. Aaron works his tail off.
Oh, thanks, man.
Says everyone at Channel 7. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Continue to do the great work that you do. Love and peace. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, have a great day. Thanks, Bill. We appreciate that. Everyone here works very hard. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, Aaron really doesn't work that hard.
Just plays a hardworking guy on TV.
He plays a hard worker on TV.
Yeah.
Let's see. Adair says, when I worked, we couldn't get paid or carry over PTO, so I took every last day. Most Decembers I only worked about 8 or 9 days.
Smart.
That's nice.
Yeah, it seems. Yeah, a lot of people are into that. And if you can't take it with you, I would definitely take off.
But if you can't get paid out for it. Right?
Yeah.
Barbara says, I never had leftover vacation or PTO. Work hard, play hard too. We're tired now. Every day is PTO.
Yeah, that's awesome, Barbara. I can't imagine many people who are like retired looking back saying, "Oh, so glad I worked those extra days.
Wish I worked more."
Yeah.
It's my dad. Like I'll say, "Oh, I can't wait tomorrow's Saturday." My dad goes, "Every day is Saturday." I said, thanks, Dad.
I can't wait to just be like, I'm not wearing a watch anymore, and alarm clock, boop, garbage. All 3 of mine that wake me up in the morning.
You have 3 alarms?
Well, one goes. Do you ever even make it to your alarm? I never do.
What do you mean? Oh, do I wake up before?
I wake up and I'm like, oh.
On occasion, I'll make it tomorrow. I usually wake up about 5 minutes before.
Woke up today. I was about 20 minutes before. I'm like, oh, yeah. Like that's how. Look, I must have looked at the clock like 6 times last night. I was so worried. The Bills game was all hyped up, and then I watched the post game, and then I listened to the post game, and then I surfed the channels for more post game. And I'm like, well, I should probably get to bed. And
Lord, you were up late. Paula says her daughter and son-in-law banked their days. They had a baby in September. Daughter won't go back to work until February.
Smart. That's awesome.
That's great. Anita says I was a little lucky yesterday at the casino when I went to see Drag Brunch. Oh, all right. That sounds fun. Let's see here. Somebody else said about the PTO. I can't find it. I'm sorry. Oh, here, Julie. I never had a job that paid me for anything, but every minute I was there, no more, sometimes a little less.
Oh.
Tracy really wanted to make sure we're not having lake effect snow Friday and Saturday.
It's going to be cold. There'll be some lake effect snow showers, most likely south of Buffalo. Friday is a snowy day, so we do have some snow coming in on Friday, but we're not talking what we just went through last week.
Tracy says it's really terrible when companies give you some PTO, but then you have a hard time using it. Right. So if you put in days and they get pushed back or declined or something like that, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody else said something else that I wanted to pull up. Sorry, guys.
It's Monday.
I know. I'm scrolling through all these comments so quickly. Well, maybe I missed it. All right. Anyhow, so that's our PTO combo. Appreciate it. By the way, a lot of people said when they don't take their PTO, they're more likely to make mistakes. They rely on caffeine too much, and they're more likely to be grumpy with their coworkers.
Yeah.
We never see that.
Oh, no, ever. Never, ever. Although I could say, like, if you do take a day off, you do have a lot more clarity when you come back. Yeah. Like, you do feel a little recharged, especially those long weekends. Oh, those are great.
That's true. Sometimes you just need to a little rest and
just knowing that you've got, I'm only working 4 days this week. It's fantastic.
A couple of people asking how Ed is doing. He is doing well. We mentioned him at the top of the show if you weren't with us.
We'll do a hernia recap.
Yeah. I talked to him this week. He's doing well. He's definitely recovering. He's just a little slow right now.
I mean, it's a rough surgery.
Which is good.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm take it easy.
He needs to take it easy, which is kind of not really in his vocabulary.
I said, find some trash TV.
Yeah.
Lay yourself on the couch or whatever area is comfortable for you, because it just depends. And then just chill.
He does. He needs to just relax. So this will be good for him this week. Just take it easy, stay off his feet, not move around a lot.
Yeah.
And he did think he'd be in a little sooner, but we all thought that this was going to be a tough one. So
here's a better question. Is Russ surviving taking care of Ed?
I don't know. That is a fantastic question, Peter.
I will say, you guys know Ed's sister Dana has joined us on the floor on the show before. Friend of the show, Dana. I did text her the other day, and I can't remember our exact conversation, but I asked something along the lines of, how is the patient, and more importantly, how are you?
Yeah.
And I believe it was just like, everybody's about as expected. Whatever. Dana's so funny.
She is so funny, because they went to Taylor Swift together. She was like, I had fun. And that's like, it changed my life. And she's
They're
like,
funny.
Yeah, okay, well, it was great, like
It's
she's
funny.
so funny.
If you have a sibling who is very different from you, and
Yeah.
I frankly do,
Yes, you do.
Ed does.
Yep.
I don't know if you do, but like some of us have siblings that like they're just so different, get along super well, but very different. Like, and they are a perfect example. They're so funny. And I saw Ed's mom recently, and we were kind of talking about it, and it's so fun to watch the two of them together.
It is
They're
fun.
a real trip. Yeah,
we need to have Dana on sometime this week so she can give us an Ed update.
Yeah, Barb says Ed's so high energy. Kristen, yeah, his sister is so funny.
She's
She
so
really
funny.
is.
Yeah.
She's a trip. So we really enjoy having her on the show because she.
The Taylor Swift thing was the funniest thing. Like, were you guys at the same event?
Right, right.
And
because he's like, and she blew me a kiss, and she this and this and this, and he's like, and she even waved to Dana, and Dana's like, yeah, but it didn't change my life, Edward. And she's like, there were 49,000 other people there. Like Dana just brings it back down to earth. Yeah.
Like, yes.
Anita's got a sister like that. She says, yeah, listen, they're night and day, and yeah, I totally get that. Julie says she was in the hospital for 3 weeks after her hernia surgery. Yeah, so that's like, sometimes it takes time to recover. I know you're not good with
No, it is what it is. But yeah, Ed, he's got to recover. And I think he thought he might be back sooner. Yeah. But the reality is it's a tough surgery. And we want him to get well.
The reality is we'll let him take a little rest.
Yes.
Somebody else was asking about or saw that work had a little baby shower for me, which I super appreciated.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God. It was so cute. I don't know if John, you know what, I can pull up. I just put some pictures up on my Facebook page. The ladies here at work threw this cute little shower. And I like.
They did a really nice job, too. I was like, wait, where is this?
I'm like, it's our conference room.
Conference room.
Yeah. And so.
Wow. Who knew?
So. Let me see if I can just share. Hold on. I want to get to this actual.
Yeah. So they had a baby shower for.
There it is.
The little guy coming at the end of January. Are you ready? Like 6 weeks from now.
It's a guy. I know.
Well, I've been referring to him.
Look at how cute this is. I think if I scroll through these pictures, you might be able to see. Yes.
Oh, look at that.
There's a little gang from work. And Hannah came too. Remember Hannah?
So I'm like, is that Buell's?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I wish I would have known.
Sure was. She popped in.
That's awesome.
Look at what Autumn and Shan, like these girls are so clever. Autumn made that cake, by the way. Talk about somebody who is.
And that's the conference room.
That's
I tell you.
I know. Isn't that great?
Doesn't really look like that on a normal day.
No, got a little excited.
Oh, what'd you get?
Little excited. A bunch of books. They got the cutest books. Everybody gets the cutest stuff.
You get the books, yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. So
that little PJ is going to wear like a onesie and like spit up all over everything.
Aaron calls the baby PJ because he's convinced it's a boy, and he's calling it Paul Jr.
Yes.
Just so everybody
knows. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we not share that yet?
PJ, yeah.
We'll see when it's a girl and it's not named Paul Jr. But in the meantime, I'm going to have fun. But you're like 6 weeks away. Like, how are you ready?
We're getting there.
Yeah. Like, did you got a lot of stuff at the shower?
Yes. I actually had a family shower this weekend too, which was unbelievable as well. Like my mom and all my friends have knocked it out of the park.
That's
awesome. It
was
so cute.
Did you see like stuff?
That theme was Santa Baby, and I'm like, ooh, I cried. Everything made me cry. It's you get a little emotional.
How many people said get your sleep now, Kamo? Did they tell you that?
Yeah, fair amount of people.
Did you get a lot of advice?
Yeah, people wrote down like funny things. Like my friend had them fill out little cards, and like they were saying what they hope the baby gets from the mom and dad. Everybody hopes the baby gets Paul's sense of humor, which I think I'm very funny.
So we're hoping for Paul's sense of humor. We're going to leave it at that. And what did people like your smarts?
Oh, it was kind of like determination, work out, or just to like.
You're very smart and very determined.
High
determination.
That kind of organizational skills. Somebody wrote.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so that kind of stuff. And then Paul always got like sense of humor, smile, all this good stuff. Yeah, it was super cute. Yeah, it was adorable. Anita's asking about that cake that Autumn made. It was a carrot cake. She made a 6-layer carrot cake.
Of course she did.
From her grandma's like homemade recipe. Unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. I was able, because now Autumn and I work totally different schedules. And I got to see her the other day when we were passing the baton with the storm coverage. I was like, so nice to see her. It's her life's so crazy because she's got, her daughter's what, 5 now? Crazy how fast I went. So
everybody says.
Yeah. Well, that is one of the things. Enjoy the moments because one day they're, you're doing this, and then the next you're like, okay, who am I paying
Adam Campos
my college bill to?
Adam Campos is with us too this morning.
Oh, what's up, Campos?
Hi, Adam. We hope you're doing well. We miss you, buddy. Hope everything's good out there in California.
Yeah, enjoying that sunshine in San Diego.
Yeah,
you never know who's going to say hi.
Sarah, thank you. Sleep when the baby sleeps. Clean the house when the baby cleans the house.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
No one cares.
Oh, God.
About the mess that's going to be out there. Yeah.
Oh, God.
You're going to have to
I'm
let
gonna
that
take
stuff
the clutter.
sit. Yeah, you're going to
yeah,
have to be
not gonna-
okay.
Even
Yeah.
Paul the other day was like, this clutter's really starting to get to me. And I was like, we've hit a new,
Wow.
that's what I said.
Just wait, big guy.
This house was really cluttered. All right, guys. Hey, have a wonderful day. We'll see you right back here tomorrow for Second Cut.
Yes, have a great one, everyone.
Bye-bye.